s03 is a small NGO in Helsinki, and we do a lot of multicultural work and like involving storytelling, and this project Together for Finland seemed like just a very natural progression in terms of the work that s03 as an NGO was doing in terms of involving young people in wanting to create a better Finland together. So Together for Finland, Sabina was actually part of the first group of youths that were trained in this storytelling method when it comes to interfaith dialogue. This project is actually a specifically youth project. It's a project for the youth. In terms of going to schools, that's actually part of what we do for the project. So after we train the group of youth, we go out and conduct workshops in schools, in different schools.
So we have a lot of workshops and different exercises where we try to correct different stereotypes and norms.
We help them to develop their personal narrative. Another project is called Fira Tilsamans, and that is where we go to the different schools to celebrate the different multicultural festivals. And then the Fairy Tales project, it's for the even younger kids, so like from preschool, preschool kids. So what we do is we have these storytelling sessions where we use these fairy tales from different cultures, and we tell them to the kids so they can sort of identify the different similarities in the different cultural stories and fairy tales. Basically, all three of our projects involve storytelling in some way, but they're just for different levels. Yeah.
I'm involved in an NGO called Cultural Forum Focus, and I belong to a working group that comments on educational material they produce. Years ago we had a project which had funding from European Union, and it was about multilingualism and different faiths at school, and this multi-faith sub-project sought to produce some material for teachers. Many young people in Finland don't feel they have a religion, so you have to create activities that you can produce an answer even if you don't have a religion. As a teacher, I would say that religious education brings so many opportunities for interfaith activities at school. When religious education is open and critical and aims at training skills for the young people.
Here we work side by side with Helsinki City Social Services, so not only Lutheran parishes but also social services, because within the opening hours we provide free help, free counseling in all kinds of matter, not only spiritual. So there is also always a social worker and always someone from the city here to welcome people. Tens of thousands of people pass this place every day. There's a chapel that's open from morning till evening, whole year round, and it's meant for silence for everybody. We don't have Sunday services, we don't have weddings, baptisms, funerals. It's open for silence. And then here at the lobby area, we are ready to help without making an appointment beforehand. The mission is to give silence to people, place where they can hear their own thoughts, or where they can hear voice of God, or they can meditate, they can pray, they can have a silent moment, they can approach one God or many gods, they can light candles, they can come with joys but also with sorrows. And then here at the lobby they can interact with us if they want to. But the architects, they have kept it as a secret what they had in mind, so everybody can see what they want to in it. We have listed over 30 different things that children have said what it looks like. So it could be anything. Boat is really universal, because no matter what religion, what background, or no religion at all, we can think that we are all in the same boat. Sometimes it's stormy and sometimes it's calm. It has a small cross on the altar because it's a Lutheran Christian chapel. Then there's a green dot that shows the direction of Mecca if Muslims want to pray here. We also keep a prayer carpet ready for them if they don't have their own. Then there are these pillows that look like stones, but they are meant for meditation or whatever, if you just want to sit on the floor. There are no pictures, because if there'd be a picture, then it would please only some. We could be silently, separately, or together. And when you are silent, when you don't use words, we don't have to argue if this is the right way to speak about God, or this is the right way to pray, if this is the right way to meditate or think or wish for something. It's possible for people from all the backgrounds to be silent together.
We had now 3 years in a row, for example, we had a tent we pitched in the center of the city where we would give out hot chocolate, and then on the cup it would be written some message about Islam, and then we'd sort of give it out to the people, and then they'd every year we had different themes. So last year it was about terrorism and sort of how sort of Islam condemns these sort of terrorist actions. So we've done that in the month of Muharram, which is sort of this month of sorrow for us Shia Muslims, and it's where we commemorate the death of the grandson of the Prophet ﷺ, Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and as a part of that, it's very general in Middle Eastern countries to give out some sort of food to people, so we thought we'd give out the hot chocolate here, and we gave 1,000 cups of hot chocolate. And so we were there from like 9 to 5. I mean, every year we've been increasing. We started 800, then 900, now 1,000. Maybe we'll go even more next year. This is sort of part of that integration thing we had. So we had this sort of Muslim survival guide. So this sort of just tells someone who's come recently to Helsinki or has recently come to Finland, a Muslim, sort of what they need to know to survive here. So where's the mosques, how do you get married, if someone dies, how do you bury them, where can you get halal food, where's halal restaurants, where can you go to gyms that might be separate, or swimming, or what are your rights at work, what are your rights with regards to your children, what are your duties with regards to your children and school, and some stuff about police and military service and health care, even barbershops and hair salons, and some useful links and all kinds of things that you might need. So it's like a pocket book, you can have it with you always. So it's in 5 languages, so Finnish and English and Farsi and Arabic and Somali, which is like the main languages of our Muslim immigrants here.